Clare Cooper Marcus is a true force of nature. Born in London, but a product of Berkeley in the 60s, Clare found purpose, passion, and power in the then-emerging field of people-environment relations. With multiple degrees from institutions on both sides of the pond, Clare joined the faculty at the University of California, Berkeley in 1969, teaching landscape architecture while authoring several award-winning books about user needs in the design of housing and public open space. Her account of people's intimate relationships with house and home, House as a Mirror of Self, not only earned Book of the Year recognition from the Detroit Free Press, but was even featured on Oprah. After early retirement from teaching in the mid-90s, Clare co-authored with Marnie Barnes, Healing Gardens, Therapeutic Benefits and Design Recommendations, thus beginning a passionate interest in the links between nature and healing. A pioneer behind the movement to create therapeutic gardens in healthcare environments, Clare challenged the medical community's characterization of gardens as just pretty and nice. She documented the many benefits they bestow to patients and their families in acute care hospitals, seniors in memory care facilities, inmates in a prison hospice, and almost every other imaginable healthcare setting, and spent much of her life sharing these findings with anyone who would listen. In the mid-90s, with a grant from the Center for Health Design, she and Barnes conducted the first rigorous post-occupancy evaluations of hospital gardens. She co-authored in 2013 with Naomi Sachs another book on the topic, Therapeutic Landscapes, an evidence-based approach to designing healing gardens and restorative outdoor spaces. It's a primary resource used by professional designers and students around the world. And her many critiques of healthcare gardens have been published in the United States, in Australia, and in China, among other countries. For Clare, nature and healing aren't just academic pursuits. They're intensely personal as well. Shortly after her first retirement, Clare experienced 2 bouts of cancer, prompting a 6-month retreat to the island of Iona off the west coast of Scotland. Crucial to her healing, her time there is shared in her memoir, Iona Dreaming, The Healing Power of Place. Now in her 80s, Clare enjoys seeing the fruits of her labors come into being. For example, these inmates planting a garden at a prison hospice in Vacaville, California, is a project that began with her students at Berkeley. She spends her not-so-free time these days with her family, traveling around the world, advocating for social change, working in her garden, and continuing to share her knowledge and passion by speaking at conferences, in the classroom, writing, consulting, and mentoring the next generation of design professionals. Clare's been recognized for her work with awards from the American Institute of Architects, American Society of Landscape Architects, Environmental Design Research Association, Council of Educators in Landscape Architecture, American Horticultural Therapy Association, and many more. But most importantly, Clare is recognized today, here, by all of us. Thank you, Clare, for being such a powerful force.